What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the Jada Toys Hulkbuster. I don't know whether to call this a figure or a statue. I mean, you see up and down the line, people are getting away from the term statue when it comes to, like, the more action figure, like, statues. Like the Marvels and the DCs and, you see Artifacts calling their stuff figures X plus. Everybody calls these figures now. Like back in the day, we used to call these statues because they don't move. But this does have a little bit of play action. But more importantly, this thing is like 100% die cast. Like, and that is no joke incredible. I absolutely love that. So that's, I've wanted to get a Jada Toys for a while, but had decided not to until I saw that this was coming out, and I'm like, man, I gotta get a Hulkbuster, for what was this, like $25, maybe less. Man, yes, that is super, super heavy and incredible looking. I really think Jada Toys knocked us out of the park. And if this is indicative of the quality of their items, then, I might dip in again. Because I do like the super deformed stuff a little bit more than I used to. So, pretty cool stuff. For a quick size comparison, here's the new Megazord Build-A-Figure that we just reviewed. And another partially die-cast guy, Solov, not Solov, Super Robot Chigokin, Megazord as well. Here he is with Godzilla. One day I'll find that hand. It's around here somewhere. And how about Figuarts the Rock? So he's not really a small guy. Stands about 6 inches tall, maybe 5.5, 6 inches tall. Right. So, and then you got all this width, which is excellent. I really dig that. And again, the look of this guy is awesome. I really love the sculpt work. It looks great, like a perfect movie Hulkbuster. Which is very, very nice. Detail, it doesn't skimp out on the details at all. And I gotta hold this guy with 2 hands because he is really heavy and I don't want him falling on my glass table here. So, beautiful. The paint is done well. It's like done, like, I like it around the eyes. It's kind of done in like a way that made it look a little blurry, like there's light coming out of it, which is cool. The effect doesn't, the white on his chest, unfortunately, doesn't get that similar effect. Like if they would have colored the lip around that, I think you would have gotten that same effect, which is, I believe, what they did with his eyes. So very nice. You got a nice gold, metallic, red, like super awesome metallic red. Very cool, and then some gray highlights. We got a little bit of, I can't, depending on, how this is painted, I either got a scratch there or some red spillover. I think it's red spillover, metallic red. Not a big deal for a figure like this. Very nice. Gold, gold. It just looks really good. Again, especially for the price, I mean, just on weight alone, I'm surprised you could sell it for this cheap. So, but very, 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 very nice. Sculpt work is excellent, all there. There is, in my opinion, enough paint on this guy to like make him stand out. Look at the shoulders. Very, very nice. So I am very happy in those terms. And then you might, if you don't know the gimmick here on this figure is, and you might be hearing some like jingling around, it's because you open up his helmet there, and there is another mini Iron Man in there. Again, totally die cast. You know, a little, less paint and detail, but this is tiny, so I can I can forgive them for that. But it's clean, and it looks really good. The sculpt is very cool, like even more super deformed, and that's how big he is comparatively. So that's very nice. And then inside the cockpit here, it's sculpted pretty well. I mean, it's not super detailed the more you go in, but like at first glance, that's cool. That's worth it. So very nice. I really like this a lot. And you just pop them back in. It doesn't stay at all. Like there's nothing that like, clips it or anything. It's just there. So do be careful. You don't want to like flip this guy around and drop this. I do fear this paint chips. I fear that it does chip easy, just because it is die cast throughout. So you want to be careful there. There is, like, getting back to the beginning, there is like no articulation on this guy, though you do feel like the arms could move. But it's just because they're probably just put in at that point right there, and that's it. But you cannot move it more than that. Yeah, there's no screws or anything, so it was just jammed in there. I'm seeing a little bit of like paint mess up right there, and actually, you know what? That's where the screw holes are. They just covered them up, so I'll forgive them with that. At least they're trying. Yeah, look, screw holes all covered up. So pretty cool. I wouldn't have expected it, and I didn't notice it at first, which is, good on them. Kudos. So this is a great piece. I really, really like it. So if you haven't picked up a Jada Toys piece ever like me, and want to try it, this is the guy to get. He's big, he's heavy, he's awesome looking, and he comes with an extra little figure. So how cool is that? Definitely recommend it. Super awesome. I got mine at Big Bad Toy Store, so I've actually not seen this in store at all, so you might want to, if you don't see it, just check out Big Bad Toy Store, because that's where I picked it up. I don't know if it's still currently available, but that's where I got mine. Alright guys, and that's all I have for this video. Please check out my Facebook page, ULTRAZILLA Toys. I do post up pics and news and whatnot. And if you could like, comment, subscribe here, that would be super awesome. If you could share this video, I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, peace out, peeps.